Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are reviewing a new disc, to me at least, the Brazos from Lone Star Discs. Here's your rim profile. Not pop toppy, but not super flat. 7502. So for me, what I was finding out about the Brazos is this thing is pretty reliable. It's got a lot of turn resistance and really wants to dump once it finishes flying. It doesn't want to have a whole lot of glide or push. So I don't know, I would have to work with it some more to see if I believe this whole 5 glide here. I would almost put it at a 7402 if I was gauging it myself. I would almost compare this to a Huya from RPM discs, a slower, like mid-speed fairway, but not a lot of glide, a lot of turn resistance, and it has good fade at the end. So yeah, just wanted to give you a little intro and insight to my experiences with this, and then we'll get right into the videos. I did review it on course and in the field, so you're gonna get a little bit of each. Not a whole lot of throws, but I got a few in it because I only had one of these. So, you know, let me know if you're ever interested in some of these discs I review, like this one. I wouldn't mind getting rid of it. So let me know. Maybe I can get in contact with you. Let's get into the review now. All right, like I said, we're getting into it. Let's get a look at these throws. Let me know if you like this style. I've done this the last few videos because the audio on these videos I took were completely gone. So this is first throw, kind of low power, some hyzer. The thing immediately was just hooking up and not going real far. So I knew this disc was going to be one that's really turn resistant and not as much glide. This one I was going to try to keep the shot low because I knew the disc was the same color as the sky. There you go. I was trying to put a good move on this and just nothing. I was reviewing the Bear from Westside Discs at the same time. It's a little bit faster and it says it's like a negative 0.5 turn with a 2.5 fade, and it was nowhere near as overstable as this disc was. I never could, I don't think, actually get a good flex shot out with this disc. I don't know if it was just me on my throw that day or if it was just me not connecting with this disc or what. But every time I tried to throw like a anti-flex, it just did not work. And this shot here, it actually was a good shot, but like I said, I threw this hard and it still at best just went straight for a minute and then dumped out. So this thing is quite resistant to turn. So that's the last actual field shot now. So we're going to go up to the ridge and those forehand and some backhands. This was actually kind of right, but the shot was actually good for a forehand, so not bad. And this one I'm trying to hyzer release and go up that left road, and it did. Got a good skip up. It would have been putting. Like I said, for what this disc is, it's gonna be your overstable kind of lower speed fairway. Not Firebird or anything, but reliable. And this shot, you need to throw it about 160 feet, and I did. This shot, just for context, is 50 feet up in elevation, so it's a pump to get up there. And I just drill a rock in the fairway, but it handles every bit of torque I can put on it. So, I mean, if you're looking for a very turn resistant fairway driver, or something for windy days, it's not like a Firebird, but something you're going to be able to rely on that's going to dump out, the Brazos might be what you're looking for. I tend to not really enjoy discs like this as much as I do other ones, because I like discs that have a lot of glide. And like this disc, like I said, is like the Huya from RPM. Huya is probably one of the least thrown discs that I have, and if it's not the same numbers, it's very similar, and it's very close. Like, I throw the Huya super hard, and like I said, it's good for a reliable shot, but I throw it super hard, and all it does is maybe flex a little bit, and then it dumps out. There's not much glide to the disc at all. Same thing with this. And now what I've usually been throwing is a Tara 80, which is like a 10 speed. So it's a higher speed fairway, but it's a 502 or something. So same numbers, except for the speed of it, and the rim doesn't feel that much different to me. And I can get the same shot shapes but more distance, and I can just power down to get the distance I would have got with the Huya, and it is still resistant to turn and everything. So for me, it's not like the type of disc I like throwing. Now, some other people do enjoy this type of disc where you actually have to work it really hard. People that like to throw on Annie's a lot, flex shots, like Nico Castro style. I bet you he probably likes the disc like this, although it's probably not as overstable for him as it is me. But I'm not saying there's not a use for it. It's not my style of fairway. I like a really glidey fairway, and to be honest, I just don't see the 5 glide on this. I would definitely probably put it at a 4. But that's just me. I could be wrong. You let me know if you've thrown this disc before. This is, I believe, Alpha or Bravo plastic maybe. So plastic's not bad. Bravo's usually one of the ones that if it's a super domey disc, I don't like it. But this one's not bad. It's fine for 4 hands and everything, so that's not bad. It's a fine mold. It's good, but it's just not for me. Now, you let me know what you think about the Brazos or other discs from Lone Star Discs, because there's a lot that I've not thrown. So let me know what you want to see me throw and try out, because I've got to review discs. It's just what this channel tends to like. So we're going to be doing them. I do have a Warbird I think I'm going to review, and maybe a couple others. I can't remember if I've got other ones or not. I'd have to check. But I do have a Warbird for sure. Yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on this disc and other Lone Stars. That's all we got. Till next time. Peace.